Hello everybody, it is that time again. We're drafting a team. And this time, I only get to do every other pick. So I take the first, third, etc. I get the odds, okay? And then the CPU gets the evens. So gotta simulate every other pick as well. And that's how we're gonna be doing it today. So this is gonna be interesting. I don't have control at all over the even picks. Pretty self-explanatory for the most part. Great idea, by the way. Thank you for the comment. Let's do it. Simulate the team, shall we? I will not be looking at the screen until a team is decided. And that will happen in 3, 2, now! Tampa Bay. This shouldn't be as behind as my BIA Pros, but Tampa Bay, they could lose in the finals tonight. They could do it. Colorado is currently up 3-1. It could be all over tonight. But I guess only time will tell. I think they got it in them to fight back. I don't think it's going to be over tonight, but we shall see. I'm going to take the bold assumption that we get pick number 2. Yeah, we're going to get a good pick. Again, I think. Maybe. We'll see. Oh, no, we did not. No, we did not. I got the first digit right. But, yeah, not even close. It is time for our first selection. And I think I'm going to take Johnny Gaudreau. Mostly because he doesn't have an X Factor, which kind of stinks. A little bit. You know what? We'll make the abilities work. X Factors have never done anything for me anyway. So he's going to be a solid left winger for sure. We don't get to make the next pick. So let's see what happens here. Sim to user pick, sim entire draft. I guess that will do it. It sure does. Actually, I'm not going to go all the way back. I'll just do this. Drafted players. We took John Carlson. Okay. Nice. So we have a defenseman and a left winger. Who's available for goalies? We still got Carey Price there. I mean, salary's a little outrageous, but he's there nonetheless. Could take Fleury. Does he simulate well for me? I don't remember. I'm trying to recall all of the simulations that I've had. Oh, it's got to be Thatcher. It's got to be. Yeah, hands down. All right. That's my pick. Your turn, computer. Sim to user pick? Let's see what we got here. All right, drafted players. Sam Reinhart. We take that. Okay. He's still only 25, really. Team is, we'll see how we turn out, but it's looking all right. Should I take Joe Pavelski? He's got an X Factor. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Let's go. Come on, computer. Sim that pick. Go to make a selection. Drafted players. No way they take Neil Pionk. Let's go. 85 overall. I like the way this computer's drafting so far. You know what? This is some good teamwork for sure. Brian Rust. We currently have one of every forward position. I could take Wheeler. He's got a couple abilities there. Rust does not have any abilities. Very unfortunate. Erik Karlsson doesn't have any abilities. Okay, Shea Weber does. That salary's a little outrageous, but I'm going to bite the bullet here and get him so that we have some abilities on the defensive side of things. We're going to be a defensive team, apparently. We have Thatcher Demko. We don't even need defense. Okay, I'm pumping his tires. Maybe a little too much here. I almost made a pick. So this is actually it's an even number. Sim to user pick. All right, let's see who we got this time. Pavel Zacha. Okay, let's take some Brady Shea action. Got a lot of medium elites on this team. Yeah. Oh, or should I take Drouin? We do already have 3 defensemen, and we are in need of forwards. That just got real tough. Jonathan Drouin. Playmaker. No, I'm drafting Shea. Screw it. There we go. We now have a very good top 4, I would argue. And Jeff Petry's there as well. I can't make this pick, though. No, Oshie's there. You better pick Oshie. Sim to user pick. Come on. Let's find out who the CPU draft. Oh, he's still there. I'm going to take him then. Who did we get? Schwartz. All right. Nice. So that, is starting to complete our second line. You know what would really complete our second line? Would be Timothy Jimothy. Boom. That was the easiest pick of my life. Let's go, AI. Don't let me down. Do not let me down this time. Drafted players. Okay, assuming it's... Okay, Philip. Let's go. How is he only... He deserves better than that. I think they did him a little bit dirty with 79 overall. That's just one man's opinion. Good draft pick. We currently have 4 defensemen, 2 forward lines, so we're pretty balanced all around. We don't really need anything per se. Foligno would be very nice. Oh my word, look at our cap space. Have I dug us into a hole here? I might have. Maybe I'll take a responsible pick here with Evan. Evan Rodriguez. We do already have 3 centers, though, which is slightly concerning. Well, you know what? I'm going to take Evan regardless. I'm assuming the CPU is going to try to stay within the salary cap as well, so let's find out if they take a cap-conscious pick. There we go. Almost couldn't get that one out. They took... Who'd they take? Did they take a goalie? They did! They took Nico Dawes, our backup goaltender, Nico. Alright, 77 overall. That one is debatable, but it's alright. We're gonna make up for it here with a... I literally cannot take Radulov. Like, we don't have the cap whatsoever. We have put ourselves in a very, very bad situation. I guess I'll take Justin Braun, 90 discipline, and defensive defenseman, only 1.8. Sure. Based on the last pick, I think our computer is trying to fit within the cap as well. Assuming they take another cap-conscious pick here. Sim to the next pick, and... Wait, no, I did want to do that. But I wanted to go to drafted players. Alright, who did we take? Sprong. Yes, we are, in fact, taking team-friendly deals at the moment. And we kind of have to, because we did ourselves dirty. We have $9 million of cap left. And we still have to take... Wow. Okay. We still need 3 forwards and a defenseman. So 4 players need to fit in $9 million. We can make it work for sure, but... It's not going to be that easy. What about McNabb? How many... Actually, let me check our defensemen right now. How many left and right-handed defensemen do we have? So we have right. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we actually have too many right-handed defensemen. I need a left-handed defenseman immediately. Yesterday, as a matter of fact. 3.5. I don't know. We almost can't afford that, actually. Braden McNabb is 1 million less at 2.5, so we will be taking him. And let's get our second last, our penultimate CPU draft pick hero. They get the last pick of the draft, too. That's pretty huge. Let's go to our drafted players again and see who they took this time. Okay, we got Logan Brown. They are also drafting some young players here by the looks of it, which, cool. Getting some new faces around. We are all about that. Time for my final pick. I could really put them in a... Oh, no, I can't even. I can't take Radulov. Just genuinely won't work. We need a winger for the most part. That's what our goal is here. Let me actually try to get a left winger in specific. Tanev, maybe. I actually really want to take Lucic, but that contract is just a no-go, unfortunately. Tanev, that would leave a decent amount of cap left still. He looks okay defensively. Alright, Brandon. Mostly just because your picture is hilarious. There you go. So that's our last pick of the draft. And sim to user pick. Okay, so I'm not even going to look at it. We'll just sim the entire draft, actually. So I should have just done that maybe, but... Yeah, let's sim the entire draft and just find out who they took after Tanev as our final pick. It would be Olli Juolevi. Is that not a defenseman? Okay, well, anyway, technically I could use one of the other players, I guess. So we'll see what happens. We have 2 snipers on the 4th line. Bold strategy. Let's see if it works out. Our first line is Gaudreau, Pavelski, and Oshie, which is a +3. Not bad. We got a 0 on the second line with Tanev, Reinhart, and Schwartz. Zaka, Rodriguez, and Sprong on the third line give us a +2. Defensively, is there anything I could do here to make this better? Probably not, eh? Not really. Okay, so we get 2 +1s, which isn't bad. And Pionk is also... right-handed. Okay, well, I'm just gonna do that and then try to make this work somehow. Never mind. There's literally nothing I could do. Okay, we're going 1-1-0. And there's our offense. In net, we've got the man, the myth, Thatcher Demko, backed up by Nico Dawes, who I did pick up in fantasy for a little bit this year. Didn't work out so well, but, you know, bygones. All right, Juolevi. They did draft him, technically, but who was the defenseman that I grabbed then? Oh, it's Braun. Let's see what happens if I put Braun in here. Oh, hello! Now what happens if I do this? It still doesn't really work. That's lame. And I probably can't do this either, eh? No. Alright, we will leave it at 1-1-1. That's good enough for me. Okay, well, do I think we're going to make the playoffs? No, I'm going to be honest, but this simulation engine, you never know, man. So let's just do it and find out. So my prediction will be 41 wins, and Johnny Gaudreau has the most points with 80. All right, here we go. We're off to a pretty decent start here. 6-2-0, can't complain. I mean, yeah, there we go. We just lost 2 games and brought it back down, but I would still say that we are looking okay. Pretty good shape. I am really curious to see how Nico Daws performs, honestly. I want to see if he manages to pull off some good stats or not. We already know Demko is. Come on. We don't even need to question that. So apparently, you know, tag teaming with the CPU is the way to go. Because, wow, we are killing it right now. This is ridiculous. We might even, I mean, it's a little early, but President's Trophy is looking like a real potential trophy right now for the Tampa Bay Lightning. That's all it takes, eh? It's just a little sprinkle of CPU and we're just insane. That's it. They do know how to draft super teams, apparently, and we are witnessing that in front of our very eyeballs. I will go into the trade deadline just to see who's available, but I am not doing anything. Absolutely not. This team is slaying the league right now. Malkin's there. Oh, wow. Letang, Torrey Krug, Klingberg, Uyghur. There's a bunch of real good players here. Too bad I want none of them. Uyghur and a third went to Toronto in exchange for a first, Primo, and Napier. I don't know if that was even close, but I'm going to stick with it anyway. You know, I just got to start saying it with confidence, and then maybe people will believe me, you know, like, and Napier. There's no way we get 60 wins this year. There's no way that happens. We need 3 wins out of our last 7 games. Oh my, we have the President's Trophy. Like, there's no denying it. What a year! Are you kidding? That might be the best draft I've ever had. It's gotta be, right? 64 wins, and we get, from Captain America, we get 85 points. What a legend. Yeah, we dominated our... Wow. Holy crap. 34 points up on the next team here. That is just insanity. And we were 14 points up on the second placed Anaheim Ducks. Seattle Kraken did very well. Was it top 16 that made it? It actually was not. No. The 19th place St. Louis Blues managed to finesse their way in. That is unfortunate. Look at, man. The Atlantic Division is just way too stacked. So as I mentioned, we got 85 from Joseph, and then we got 80 from Johnny. Pretty good, pretty good. 32 goals from Pavelski as well. 31 from Reinhardt, who put up 71 points. 77 from John Carlson. He might actually have the most points for a defenseman in the league with 77. That's really good. Oshie with 61. All right, Zach even put up 57. Schwartz with 58. Let's go to the bottom here. All right, there you go. Everybody was a plus. What about our goaltenders? Moment of truth. How'd they do? A 921 and 232 for Thatcher. Can't say I'm surprised, honestly. And a record of 10-3 and 0 for Nico with a shutout, a 909, 288. So, not bad. He went up to 78 overall. Very good. Very good year from the boys. Thatcher led the league. Samsonov was the next closest, but he had 12 more wins. So, you know, that's a pretty convincing first place. Had a 921, as I mentioned. Igor had a 926. He did very well. But Thatcher with 54 dubs, pretty darn good. John Carlson did lead defenseman this year with 77. Roman Josi had 75. Cale Makar 71. And that's how it goes for defensemen. How about forwards? We've got Matthews with 96 and 54 goals. Okay, Crosby 93. So no one broke 100 this year. Braden Point 89. And only 2 players broke 90. Marchie with 88. Jason Robertson, let's go. That's awesome to see. Barkov, 86. Pavelski is up there. So we were up there for every category, basically. We had a forward on the front page. We had the most point-getting defenseman in the league. And we had the winningest goaltender this season. A lot of those don't even sound like words, but I'm just going to convince myself that they are. All of that just for a first-round exit. Let's see what happens here. Simulate. Oh, yeah? Okay, we're doing pretty good so far. No way. No way. Oh, I thought we were going to do it. I actually thought we were going to blow it, but we managed to hold on. Florida, yeah, they dusted us in the Battle of Florida. We got the Stanley Cup final here, the Flyers and the Dallas Stars, and Dallas goes on to win the Stanley Cup. All right, let's go have a look at the, well, 10 points, 13 games for Johnny. It's pretty good. The awards, shall we? Dallas Stars have the Stanley Cup. Tampa Bay, thank you, with the Presidents. And it was Philly in the finals, as we saw. Matthews with the Art Ross and the Hart. Carlson with the Norris. Fire me up. Pavelski with the Lady Byng. Trevor gets the Calder. Darcy Kemper with the Conn Smythe. Igor gets the Vezina. Samsonov with the Jennings. Carlo Masterton. Seguin gets the Jack Adams. Barkov with the Selke. Ted Lindsay and Rocket Richard go to Matthews. So he cleaned up this year. Let's have a look at the playoff tree. 1 second. As a matter of fact, I want to have a quick peek at Dallas's roster, if you don't mind. Where are they? There. It probably would have been easier to go up, I bet. But anyway, Scheifele, yeah, Kyle Connor, Toffoli. If that was their first line, then I get it. That's a pretty scary first line. They ended up taking Drouin, who got 55. Tim Winston with 51. Drake Batherson, okay. I mean, they're pretty good, but I feel like, you know, they shouldn't have won the Stanley Cup. 88 for Kemper. Did he bump up like 3 overall or something? What is he normally? I feel like he's an 85, 86. Maybe an 87. But he's not an 88. I'm pretty confident about that. Well, here is the playoff tree. That's how it all went down. In the bottom corner there, in case I'm blocking it off, Tampa beat the Columbus Blue Jackets in 7 games. And yeah, the Stanley Cup final went to 7. Which is good, always entertaining. There was 3 sweeps in the entire playoffs, which is not that bad. All right, well, thank you for watching. If you have any other draft ideas, comment them down below. But other than that, thank you for watching. If you could leave a like, that would be sick. I'll see you soon.